Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another subset video of Rob the Construction Builder. This is the 2 felony 5s for a half fluid ounce bottle of CBD oil, video number 2/update. Probably gonna call it straight to the point video. Since the last video I made, a lot has happened. I want to start from the beginning, but I also want to make this very quick and to the point. My lawyer that I had knew nothing about CBD oil. He compared it to bath salts and K2 spice. Anybody with an IQ over a bread box, other than him obviously, knows that neither of those are comparable to CBD oil. That's not the topic of discussion, that is just the point I'm making. I got in contact with Queen City Hemp, which is out of Cincinnati, Ohio, the manufacturer of the CBD oil that I had purchased and am still in trouble for. They put me in contact with their lawyers. The lawyer says, yes Robbie, we'd like to help you, we would like to get on board, but we can't even talk to you while you're under counsel. So, layman's terms, I have to fire my lawyer before I can see what Queen City Hemp lawyers are going to do for me. Well, I do this immediately. All things considered. My lawyer was not on my side with this. He knew nothing about it, and I needed help at that time, and still do. But once we get to the end of this, I think we'll all feel as comfortable as me and my family are now about the outcome of this situation. So I fire my lawyer. I call Queen City Hemp's lawyer. Hey, I fired my lawyer. What are we doing? I'm assuming that they're saying, well, we're getting on your side. We are going to represent you through this case, and when all this bull crap's over, we would be happy to help you in any way or compensate or whatever. Even if they just represented me and didn't charge me, that's what I was hoping for. Good representation that was knowledgeable to my case and my freedom over something so minuscule compared to all the things that are going on in the world today. But anyways, not to minimize my situation. The lawyer for Queen City Hemp says, well, it's a conflict of interest. We cannot represent you. I says, well, how can you help me then? Well, we can put you in touch with one of the best lawyers, knowledge-wise and blah, blah, blah. He'll help you out. He'll get you together. There'll be no problem. I says, all right, cool. I'll give that a shot. I called him, and in the first 5 minutes I realized that I just got screwed over big time. Not only did Queen City Hemp manufacture and sell CBD oil here in Ohio, and me being one of the purchasers, I got in trouble for having it. They screwed me out of the lawyer that I already had. That could have been some help, better than no help. They screwed me twice. This is how bad they screwed me. The lawyer they put me in touch with says that it costs, I don't know, $500 for an hour consultation on the phone with him just to talk about my situation. That's not even to help me. As soon as he said that, I already knew it was a waste of my time. So I then explained that to him, and he, in his defense, tried to give me some advice. From that point, I was in shock, really. When I put the first video up, I had so much great feedback, so many people. And by the way, if one of you guys are those people watching this video now, thank you very much. It meant the world to me, it really did, for you to take the time out of your day and reach out to somebody that you do not know and try to help them through their life and through some issue. That means a lot. Thank you very much. I got so much good feedback. I got in touch with some real people that can put some real moves down, and I had nothing but hope. My hope was reinstilled, because all I've heard before then was my lawyer in Mansfield, Ohio, just bearing down on me. You know, you guys know the offer I had: drop a felony, keep a felony. I had the probation officer, I'm a drug dealer, coming to my house. Thank God they don't come to my house anymore. I've been complying to their rules. I don't use any drugs. I pass their piss tests. I go see them once a month. It's kind of, we've finally reached a point to where they're not messing with me anymore. But I do have something quite funny to show you here in a minute, because they did mess with me today. I forgot to plug in my ankle monitor, this monstrosity that I've had on my leg for God only months now. I have no idea how long I've been wearing it. It's to the point to where it's honestly, I don't even know I have it on anymore. That's how long it's been on my leg. And just to even think about that statement is wild. But anyways, so after I got screwed over by Queen City Hemp out of Cincinnati, Ohio, for the second time, I was in a state of limbo. I was in a state of shock. I was very upset, very let down. I thought these people were going to, I had nothing but high hopes that Queen City Hemp would say, hey, you know, our stuff is legit. It's per the law. We make it here in Ohio. We sell it here in Ohio. It's taxed here in Ohio. It's tested here in Ohio. We'll get behind you on this and there'll be no problem. That wasn't the case. So it went from depression to hope reinstilled back to limbo and depression with no lawyer. A month or so, I think, goes by, and I didn't know what to do at that point. I really felt very low, to be honest. I felt like I was losing the battle again over CBD oil. Like I said, we're going to keep this short. After that, Channel 19 News out of Cleveland, Ohio, reached out to me. Once again, if any of you people from Channel 19 News are watching this video, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You did exactly what I needed to get where I'm at right now, out of this mess. I understand that there is a confusion in the law, but that's not my fault. I was not abusing any Scheduled 1 drugs, nor did I knowingly obtain it, which those are the definition of my charges. So thank you once again to Channel 19 News for taking on my story. It brought enough attention for them to have to make a decision. From there, my lawyer, my old new lawyer, me and him got on the phone and had a conversation. He says that they're filing for a complete dismissal. Now mind you, this isn't or anything like pre-trial or whatever. I'm scheduled for a trial. I'm scheduled for a trial right now, or at that point, and I still am right now. I just don't have my new date. He continued my court date and says that they're filing for a complete dismissal of this case. If a lawyer is going to file for a complete dismissal of a case when your court date is for a real, live, boxed up trial, I just have to feel like that hope has been reinstilled. There's no way that a lawyer is going to say, I'm filing for a complete dismissal on this trial and it not be the case. I feel like that would be unheard of. It's not that him saying, well, they're going to drop him down to misdemeanors, or you know, he has a new offer. The Channel 19 News thing, I really feel, brought it to a level it needed to be, and thank God for that. Because if I was just another random guy, I would have been another random guy getting screwed by the system. And that's horrible. So, update on where we're at with the CBD oil and my charges. I am still, in fact, on probation. It's like, I don't know. It's probation. I have an ankle monitor. My probation officer called me today. My ankle monitor was dead. It's died a couple times. I forget to plug it in or whatever. But he says, I got a warrant on my desk right now. If you don't plug that thing in tonight, you're going to jail. I says, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I forgot to plug it in. I'll be sure to plug it in as soon as I get home. That's the funny thing I want to show you. I have about 45 to 55 foot of electric cord here in my home stretched out, for I don't have to be plugged into the wall and stationary for the next few hours or however long I have to plug this thing in for it to be charged back up, so that I don't have a warrant and go back to jail. So other than that, we're on the up and up. I wanted you guys to know that. I also wanted to thank you for your support. It's very much appreciated, and I wanted to update you guys. You seem very concerned, so I want you to know where I'm at with this, and hopefully here soon in the near future, it won't be an update video, it's an over video. It's finished. It's been dropped like it should have been in the beginning. Hopefully that's the next video, guys. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I can't stress enough how much I do appreciate it. So thank you. Queen City Hemp if any of you owners, whatevers, are watching this, I gave you multiple chances to help me out. I've tried calling thousands of times. I've gotten no help from you guys. The first thing that I'm doing when this case gets dropped is I'm coming after you. I'm suing you. You did nothing for me. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for ruining the last year of my life, or being at least a part of it, and having absolutely no compassion for a person going through all the things I had to go through from simply buying your product. So trust me when I say, when this case gets dropped, there will be a letterhead sent your way, and we will be in court. Aside all that negativity, very happy, guys. So yeah, like I said, hopefully the next video is it's over, it's dropped, and maybe we'll do a I'm suing Queen City Hemp series and see how that goes. Maybe they'll answer the phone then. We'll see. Probably not. Alright, guys. Until then. Okay, so remember that funny thing that I said I wanted to show you? Well, here it is. So a probation officer called, said he had a warrant, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. If I don't get my leg plugged into the wall, I'm going to jail. So on the way to work, I had the bright idea, well, that cord is very short. It's extremely short, right? And I'm not trying to sit in one spot for hours. So this happened. Okay, so we got the monstrosity. There's the ankle bracelet and the old cord coming off of it. And it's pretty dark in my house, so let's see if we can turn this light around and get you guys a better view of what's really going on in here. So this is how I'm getting around the house. Legit. Like, this is no joke. My girlfriend came home and almost pissed her pants when she seen it. She didn't know what the hell was going on. There was freaking extension cords everywhere. So as you can see, that's where I've spent the most part of my time so far today. But I've been to the bedroom and hung up on the light here. So I've been to the bedroom and back. Okay. Now we got the rest of the cord. I guess the upside to this is the kitties really love the extension cords. I mean, I didn't know they liked extension cords, but now we do. So, you know, there's always something good that comes from something bad, right? Check him out. He's happy. He's too happy. I'd almost feel bad taking the cords away from him. But here's the rest of the trail. All the way plugged into the freaking wall all the way over there, so that I can get around my house. And that's how it works, like that. See? There it is. That's my leg. There's my cord. Freaking awesome, right? Stupid is what it is. It's freaking stupid. Can't wait to laugh this all away. I really can't.